Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Leanna if you're new, and today I'm on the floor because I'm going to show you through my nail art shelf. Pretty sure I'm a shopaholic, and I'm also really into doing nails. Having hobbies plus unhinged shopping habits results in this. We're gonna look through it today. I think that'll be fun, don't you think? Follow my Instagram, Leanna Nailed It, if you want to see the nails that I do. And without further ado, let's get started. This is the main shelf. And the fact that I have enough nail art supplies to fill up an entire shelf is a little bit concerning. There are a few things down here, so let's look at what's down here. So, I have these makeup sponges. I use these to make ombre nails. These are some crusty old polishes from before I started using gel. They kind of just sit down here because I don't really use them anymore. So starting from the left, let's do this. I have this set of 24 from the brand in the cart. I really like them. Inside we got gel polish. This is top coat and base coat. I usually have these two sit outside for easy access because I don't always need these colors, but I always need top coat and base coat. But yeah, these are some very nice pastel-y colors. Macart is really great quality. I love their polishes, and if I can help it, I usually try to get nail polishes from Macart. But sometimes I buy from other brands, but you know, it's a bit of a gamble. So this is my tool jar. You see there's like a file here. There's like another file here. A brush to dust off the nail dust, and a lot of brushes, a Sharpie, so that I can mark on the press-ons how short I want to cut them. Just a bunch of dotting tools as well. And I got these silicone brushes so that I can press on the foils. These work really great with foils. And then I also have this little acrylic nail cutter. They're really great for cutting press-ons as well. Really handy. Some boxes of press-ons. This one is the almond shape. This one is the ballerina shaped nails. I like both for different reasons. And then over here I have my nail file, my electric nail file that is. Comes with a plug, the drill itself, bunch of different tips. And I have these jelly polishes from Macart, which I really like. My favorite one's the purple one. Again, from Macart. I've got these nude polishes. These are all gel, by the way. These are great for when I want to do like animal print or something. And this one's missing because I have the top coat set out there. These polishes are from Mifa. They're like really tiny, but there is a wide variety of colors. Unfortunately, there's not any yellow or orange, so I went ahead and got this gigantic case so I could have some yellows. This one looks orange, but it's actually quite pink. And there's also a matte top coat that comes with this, which is the only matte top coat that I own, which, you know, pretty useful sometimes. These are a little less opaque than the Macart ones, I feel like, but they're still really good. Okay, so I just realized it made more sense to take the camera off the tripod and actually just like show you the shelf. I don't have to be in it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for the rest of the video. So the shelf isn't as organized as I would like it to be. However, it is okay, I guess. It's still manageable. I still know where everything is. We have got some polishes from Senvensky, and I bought this green set because I really wanted to do jade nails, which I thought were really cool. So I feel like I've got a pretty good arsenal of colors. And of course we've got white. It looks a little bit gray on camera, but it is actually white. Oh, and these are really cool. They are cat eye polishes. So they're shiny and metallic. They're magnetic too. So I do have a magnet that moves the shine around. It's pretty fun to play with, but I definitely think that there is a bit of a learning curve. I was struggling with these at first. And then back here we have my cuticle oil, which I haven't really been using lately because I haven't really been doing my own nails. I've been doing a lot of press-ons. So, you know, this just sits back here. And over here we have some dip powder from Double Dip. I did a collaboration video with them a while ago. Here is a clear and white dip powder from Amazon. And in here I have my favorite gel polishes that I like to use on my personal nails the most from Gelen, just because the colors are so pretty. They're like pinky nudes. I really like them. I believe I'm wearing this one. So it shows up on the nail a little lighter than it shows up in the little window. But these are the first gel polishes that I ever got. A little bit of a sentimental value thing. We have the magnets. They're currently stuck together. There are two of them. We have the magnets for the magnetic gel polishes. Originally I kept them in the tool jar, but they kept sticking to everything. This one's actually a makeup brush. This one is made especially for nails, I think, so it works a little better. I got my nail glue here for when I want to wear my own press-ons or when I want to do like nail tips. And then this one is my UV lamp. The one thing that I need to make it all happen. It's really gross. It just has nail polish like dried up all over it. It's pretty gross under there too. This is a super small lamp, but it works just fine, you know, so I don't really need a bigger one. But I would like a bigger one eventually if I get more into it. So now we've gotten to the interesting part. This is a box of foils. I think they're very pretty. This one is my personal favorite. I haven't really used any of the other ones just because I don't really like them that much. But they are very pretty. It's just like I have more foils that I prefer to use. So I haven't really touched them, but I will. And then here I have a bag of stickers. These stickers are really great because they're clear. So it really seamlessly blends into the nail. And then you can just seal it with a top coat. And it really just doesn't even look like a sticker. Now this one over here, they're just a bunch of iridescent sheets with flames on it, and I have more than I know what to do with. I bought these for a custom order. I actually haven't even used these that much. What I've been doing is cutting off the edges of it and cutting them into little pieces so I can use them as like iridescent flakes. So yeah, I'm really glad that I found another way to use them than just like as the flames. That can get a little repetitive. And I'm really glad that these are stickers as opposed to just sheets, because then I don't have to worry about adhesion. The next thing is this bag of foils that I got a while ago. Like even before I started making press-ons, I was just doing my own nails. These are from AliExpress and I think they are so pretty. I don't really feel like taking them all out, but you can see that there's a lot of like floral patterns. I have this case of different colored iridescent butterflies. They're so pretty, but I still haven't figured out how to use them properly. So it's kind of been a little challenging trying to figure out how to integrate these into a design, but you know, I'll figure it out. And then I have this case of iridescent gems in different shapes. This box actually used to hold something else, like the nail art foil set, but I actually use it for these chunky loose glitters. There's a lot of uses for them, and they're also like kind of iridescent, which is really pretty. And there's also this color that I couldn't grab in the first go because my hands are small. And then over here I have a box of nail tips that I've hardly used because I rarely use tips. But you know, I got enough to last a lifetime. Over here I have these Fun Tack sticky tabs to mount press-ons onto the stands so that I can work on them. I have silver and gold. The silver is really beat up because this is my working display stand and this one is my display stand. So I have the blue sticky putty on the dirty one and I drip nail polish all over it and it just gets really messy, but no worries because afterwards I take them off and put them on the gold one. Sometimes the nails I make aren't completely opaque, so I don't like it when the blue shows through in the pictures, and that'll be when I like to mount it on the gold ones. And I have these clear stickies on them. The clear stickies don't hold as well as the blue ones do, so I have a working display stand and a display stand. I have these discs of fruit which are super cute, and also a bunch of sticker nail forms. And this is a little thing of loose glitter for kind of a chrome metallic look for nails. I have all my polygel stuff. So a bunch of tubes of polygel and also some dual forms that I can't really reach right now. This is a cap of a skincare product that I was going to use to hold like alcohol or acetone if I needed it. So it's just like a little cup in case I need it. This is a pretty cool stamping plate and it would allow me to do some animal print. You just apply the polish and then scrape it off. And then use this little jelly stamper tool and just stamp it on. And then stamp it onto the nail. Over here I have an old eyelash case and I use this for mixing colors because I don't have like a proper nail color mixing plate. And over here in this corner are the top coats and base coats that I like to have out here for easy access, like I mentioned. And then this little crystal vial of beads. Over here I have some hard gel that I use for encapsulation. And then over here I reused this packaging from Majori. I just have like a bunch of crystals in here. So here are a bunch of clear crystals. I have some on my nails right now. They're so cute. And here are the iridescent ones to match the bigger crystals from earlier. And over here we have a bunch of moon charms, a bunch of rhinestones, some stars, some more pretty iridescent crystals, smaller moons. These all came in one set, except I did have to separate out the charms because they were all kind of mixed together. And over here we have my tub of gold leaf. This thing has lasted me forever. I've used so much gold leaf and it's still like filled to the brim. So if you need gold leaf at all, definitely recommend this. Over here, I usually hold my nail glue for my orders down to my last one, so I might have to get more. And then back here we have my glow-in-the-dark polishes. They actually work, but they glow best in black light, which is unfortunate because I thought that all you had to do was like go in the dark, but you need a black light for them to actually like glow really, really brightly. And then over here we have a basic bottle of acetone. I think this is from like the 99-cent store or something. This bottle is very important. It is the foil glue that allows me to use these beautiful foils that I showed earlier. And this big, huge, clunky box and this plug is my nail dust collector fan. Especially when I'm using the e-file, nail dust can fly everywhere, and that is not great for your respiratory system, so highly recommend that you get one of these if you do nails a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is my nail art shelf. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.